And we are back on the Rodriguez Show, and we have our first guest in studio for 2022, Diea Lone. How's it going, man? What's up?
What the fuck is going on? That's
Hey.
crazy. First guest.
First guest.
Shout
yeah,
out to y'all.
I had COVID at the beginning of the year, so we haven't been in here. So we're here. We're excited to have you here. Thank you for making the drive out, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hey. Right away, the new EP, Nothing to See Here 2, is up now on all streaming. It came out a month ago. You got 5 new tracks on there, and you can follow you on Instagram at Diea, DIEA, yes, -- lone _ wolf. I'll show it on the screen as well. And you're performing February 13th at Atta Love Fest. So
Yeah,
excited for that. Hosted by
Shout
us,
out,
by the way.
Out of Luck Records and Kid Vista.
Yeah,
it's all
man.
them.
So it's been a while since you've been here, about like a year and a half. How have you been, man? How are things?
Just chilling, fucking living life, being a goddamn human.
Yeah.
All that shit, going through fucking everything. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
For everyone, I'm sure, but
Yeah.
you know,
Just trying to get by.
just fucking plotting.
Yeah.
Plotting on shit, trying and failing, doing different shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you performed a lot since how they closed everything down for a while? And how's performing been since everything opened back up?
I have not performed a lot. I've been performing here and there, but I haven't been like super like active in the pursuit of performances.
Yeah.
I've just been kind of doing them like when they arise. But I did a performance. I opened up for Boldly James, and that was super sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think this next show is gonna be like my next fucking show. From
Yeah.
that.
That's crazy.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I just been working on music and shit, and trying to get better with music and shit.
Yeah, and you definitely see the new evolution on Nothing to See Here too. What was the process of making it? How long did it take you to make it?
I would say it took like a month and a half ish, maybe, of just like on and off shit, like a lot of different shit. But it was primarily a bunch of songs that I was like feeling whatever about, and yeah, I just made a project with them and I dropped them, and I made them all pretty close together. That's why they all kind of like have the same expression. But for the whole Nothing to See Here tapes, that's what those are. They're just like
B-sides.
like loose expression, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Type shit, That's why it's like Nothing to See type shit,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tight though. It's like you getting all your feelings out onto the track. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Therapy type shit.
Yeah. So how did you what was the process of selecting the beats and stuff?
Just making different beats, and
You produce them?
yeah.
That's
I
tight.
produced everything in my motherfucking room, and my homies helped me with track 4 because
Good
we
for
were
you.
just kicking it, and I was showing them shit, and one of my homies plays guitar and some other shit. And my other homie, Saint Panther, shout out Saint Panther, and my other homie Fuzz, that's the one that plays guitar and all that shit. He be doing wild shit. He be photographer, Eisen, and all kind of crazy shit.
All around
So
creative.
he's out here. We're definitely gonna do some more shit. But yeah, they just sent me some stems, and I was fucking around with those, dropped those, and but yeah, I mainly produce everything. So.
Damn, that's really impressive. What was the hardest track to make out of all of them?
I don't know. They were all kind of. I don't know. They weren't really hard. They were just like.
What you felt at the moment?
Yeah, it wasn't like a difficulty type situation. It was just kind of like how it came out type shit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you kind of put yourself out in a situation where you're like, whatever happens, happens, and I'm gonna release it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I was making a bunch of shit and like scratching shit and
Yeah.
like doing shit. So I guess the hardest part, there wasn't really a hardest song, but I guess just the hardest part was like being decisive in the song making and like writing and like how I wanted to say things and shit like that.
Yeah. So it was more of like the intention of it behind like releasing it as opposed to like what the songs themselves are creating. It's just putting something out there.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have a favorite track out of all of them?
My favorite one is Spaced Out for sure.
Nice. Second one.
I really fucking like that beat. Yeah.
Dude, all the beats are like, it's like I feel like I'm floating.
Appreciate it. It's definitely floating when I was making it.
That's right.
So this was your last thing. This came out in December of last year.
Yeah.
So I'm sure now, like you said, you're plotting. Are you planning on releasing something soon?
Possibly. I'm just making shit, and I'm planning on doing a lot more releases this year. Yeah. But so I'll release something soon for sure.
No, that's tight. You're just doing your thing, you know?
Yeah.
Clocking in or whatever and doing just creating.
I'm just trying to like really focus on the music, get in different spaces, different inspirations, see different like processes of making music, and just like focus on all that type shit for like a good while.
Yeah. So how much time a day are you spending like making music or making beats or whatever?
I would say anywhere from like 2 hours when I have time to like 8 hours when I have the day type shit.
Yeah, it's good that you're still. You've been doing it for a while now, right? For at least a few years.
Yeah, I'm gonna do music forever. It's just like one of those things, you know. It's just one of the modes that I experience life through, you know.
Nice. So that's one of those things where it's like you're never gonna give up because you're always. What like motivates you to keep going?
Like I said, it's one of the modes I experience life through. Just like writing music, I learn a lot about life through learning music and listening to music. Fucking listen to music all day, all the time. Like, it's just interesting to think about the world just in different spectrums through music, you know? And even just like thinking about frequencies and all that shit and like that aspect of how crazy music is even as like an element in the world, you know? Like water, fire, earth, fucking music is its own thing.
It's a force in itself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because even that's the thing about music is that there's so much out there that you could sit there on your phone and go on a streaming service and just listen to discover new music for an entire day, and it's never gonna stop. Like it's endless the amount of music there is.
Yeah, for real. That's crazy.
So what are your goals for this year? Do you have anything specific in mind that you're like, this is something I have to accomplish?
I want to drop more videos this year. I want to drop at least 3 videos this year. I just want to drop more projects this year. I want to drop 2 projects this year, 3 videos, and just musical, like sonic goals. I just want to do music better, like by, you know, the different increments that I set for myself for the different checkpoints in music that I'm trying to hit. But yeah,
just trying to evolve, you're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Low-key want to do piano classes, but we'll see.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's how I am right now with the guitar. I'm like, I have the opportunity, I can go do it. I just, just got to fit it in the schedule.
Exactly, because it's crazy right now. Fucking bread is tight everywhere, so
for everybody.
Getting bread constantly, or else shit gets crazy.
Yeah. So we're excited to see you on February 13th. What do you got planned for the Out of Love Fest performance?
I'm gonna be doing the new tape, and I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, possibly a couple other songs, maybe. We'll see. I always open shit up on my Instagram for people to like make requests and things like that. So,
nice.
You know, because there's some people who come to like all the shows.
Yeah.
So I always want to make sure they can hear the songs they want to hear type shit.
That's cool that you have a following. I mean, I'm sure that you for sure do. I mean, even people here, they're like, Lil Stu is one of their influences.
Yeah, I appreciate that shit. So it's crazy. It's crazy to think about because I just be in my room and shit.
Do you so you would consciously pick like, here's an older song for people when you're making a set list, like let's say?
Yeah, I definitely consciously make the set list. and I try to elevate my like way of creating my set list too.
Yeah, do you challenge yourself and stuff?
Yeah, and then I like try to put all the different tracks on like a mix, and then I do like transitions and shit like that.
That's tight, bro. It gives you that better feeling as far as like performing and shit, right? Like, you definitely like get a feel as far as how you're gonna like change the mood in the crowd, or how you can, pretty much rock the crowd.
Hell yeah,
which is tight.
And in OC, I don't know if this is the thing with some of the shows, motherfuckers be rushing you, bro. So like when you have all your shit in like a
one file,
like, hey, it's this long, don't fucking rush me. Like, I know, like, you said I got this amount of time. This is where it is.
This
like,
it is,
yeah. I see that too, and I think it's like it's risky, because if they fuck it up, the people that are playing the track, like us on our end, we fuck it up, then we have to like figure out where that track was, right?
Yeah. I feel like mainly, I don't know if we're just going like political low key now, but just I feel like it's overpacking artists on the set list, and just like too many artists. It's just think maybe if you just do less artists and more time for each artist, you get a better show than like trying to do 100,000 artists on one set.
Yeah, for sure.
That's something we've learned over the years, is to keep it a little bit shorter. It's about quality than quantity, right?
Yeah, create an experience type shit.
Yeah.
But you see it more now, like everything's evolving. Especially after COVID, I feel like people were in the lab a lot during that time. So we're seeing a lot of those different improvements.
Yeah, it's true. I see a lot of people that are stepping up, like even how they perform on stage, like that's a conscious thing too. Like there's so many aspects of being an artist that we all had time now to perfect it,
Yeah.
And you're certainly on your way to like, climbing that perfection ladder.
I appreciate that. I just want to do music and shit, and be genuine in that shit.
Yeah, and it's always positive vibes. It's always good to have you here, man. We're excited to hear you perform a different track, not on the project. Before we do that, though, we have this segment called 60 Seconds With. You ready for this? This is the rapid fire questions. First thing that comes to mind. We've done this in the past, but we have new questions for you.
Oh, that's sick. I enjoy that.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
All right. 60 seconds with Diea Lone. We're gonna start with favorite cartoon character.
Spawn.
Favorite song right now.
Titanic by Earl Sweatshirt.
One word to describe you when you were a kid.
Loner.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I can do parkour, like flips and shit.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire. Do you have indica, sativa, or hybrid?
Indica.
Yeah.
Netflix, Hulu, or HBO?
Netflix.
Name of your best friend in high school?
Charlie.
First CD you ever bought?
I never bought a CD in my life.
I think I remember that. Jim Carrey or Will Ferrell?
Jim Carrey.
Dave Chappelle or Eddie Murphy?
Dave Chappelle.
Rapping Drake or R&B Drake?
Rapping Drake.
Favorite non-hip-hop genre?
Jazz.
Spotify, Apple Music, or Tidal?
Spotify.
And a favorite thing about music?
Music.
That's a good way to put it.
And performing for the first time on our special performance microphone, returning to the studio, this is Diea Lone.
Hit it. Burn bridges cause I'm a good swimmer. It's finna be a cold winter. Watching what I buy into cause gold ain't all that glimmers. Niggas that I'm knowing looking hella unfamiliar. I've been peeping for the proof. I've been chest deep in the truth. I'm deep in hostile turf and ain't no backup for the troops. I traded coping for my youth and I can't spare the rest. Bro, I'm trying to smile and my triumph won't take nothing less. Yeah, flames dance different when they cooking some. I've been done the most indifferent by the close ones. My mama's sunshine cause I'm gilded. I reflect the love, that's the only thing my intuition truly certain of. Raised in the porcelain melting pot, we acted up. I was too black for the land, or wasn't black enough. All a nigga knew, he was bored. He was broke as fuck, nothing entertaining about ignorance. So I'm in the cut, managing anger in my gut. And different indicas, a put up job can never be no pick me up. Feeling forced to feed common sense through a sippy cup. I hate to be that nigga sliding home, you can have the dust. Putting hands and feet on the motherfucking pavement. Trying to get my OG off the motherfucking grave. Shit this crazy, you would play me on some motherfucking fame shit. I'm trying to start a riot on the slave shit, yeah. Monotone, hoodie on, speak different, but I'm told I got issues with my tone. Eyes like stained glass windows in the snow. In the church of one is cold, I can do it on my own. Out of place and out of practice, I can snap and let them have it if I want it all. Lines that we grow across with sheer resolve. Fortify my spirit without stall, at its beck and call. I ain't never did this shit for y'all, I did this shit for y'all. Maybe that's the biggest flaw in me after all. I ain't never did this shit for y'all, I did this shit for y'all. Like Yahweh, you know? Yeah. Maybe that's the biggest flaw in me after all. Yeah. I ain't never did this shit for y'all, I did this shit for y'all.
Diea Lone on the Rodriguez Show.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so much for that, dude. That was fire.
Thank you.
Hey, check them out. At a
me
Love
out.
Fest, February 13th.
You know the date.
Hey.
You know the time. You know the place. FTG Warehouse. You know what's going down.
Hey,
Out of love. Let's get it.
Shout out Diea Lone. Follow him on Instagram at Diea_Lone_Wolf. And yeah, guys, thank you for listening. Keep it funky, keep it fresh, keep it sexy.
Funky fresh, yes.
And we out.